Starting is the hard part. I'm not exactly sure what to say to kick it off. Hi, hello, how are you? So I'm just going to jump in to where my thoughts are. I realized today while reading Loving Corrections, specifically the writing ego section, that I'm just pretty much exactly 10 years from my last big life change and realizing that I'm in the middle of another pretty big life change and taking a moment to recognize that some specific direction I gave myself 10 years ago, or actually 9 years ago for that part, because it took me a minute to focus in and recognize what all was going on. But that specific direction really kicked off to the life I have now, in a way I had no idea of, knowing that that's what would have happened. It put me into a community I had no idea that I could have imagined, and throughout the journey over the past 10 years, it definitely has not been perfect. But like, I really do appreciate where I am now, and wanting to find a way to give myself a similar direction in face of this other clear now life change. Last time it was definitely around relationship, personal, intimate relationships, romantic relationships, that absolutely kicked off my understanding and journey into recognizing I am in right relationship when I am polyamorous. And this time, it's about like my livelihood, work, money, capitalism, all of the above. So I think I'm onto something, as I used, not widely, this wasn't like publicly shared, but starting 10 years ago, I, in my mind, had a little mantra, if you will, of single by 30, wanting to make sure that I spent time getting to know who I am outside of an intimate relationship, after experiencing a breakup that I was not expecting, and that really kicked off quite a bit of growth, and again landed me in the community I am now. Right now, after listening to the video essay by Ismatu Gwendolyn, I feel like I want to understand more of what wealth might look like to me, and because single didn't look like what I thought it looked like at all. And there's some great conversations posed in that essay, and thought processes and reflections posed in that essay that I've been slowly sitting with and working through. So I think I'm launching right now Wealthy by 40. It gives me a whole more than a year to process through it and recognize different things that might come up. It will probably be a lot of writing, a lot of journaling, a lot of reading, hopefully a lot of conversations, and maybe some video type essays, vlogs. I think I want to spend some time reflecting on the past 10 years of what has led to my current, not just community, but values and alignment and where I am. And probably some of my family, because that's hugely part of it. And then just kind of kick off defining or not defining, but processing musings of where things might be going for me and the folks around me and everything. So, on that note, I probably love you all. I imagine a very small amount of folks are watching this, if any. So I love you all, and we'll talk later.